So what's up, YouTube? This is Joey, and do I have some news for you? Not my news, but like Florida news, I guess. There's a lot of interesting things going on today, so I want to let you guys know because it's pretty crazy. The first thing that I actually found out was how a teacher in Broward was fired for calling a first grader a dummy. This is kind of funny, but at the same time, I think that was fair to do because you know how you're like in first grade, second grade. How would you feel if a teacher called you stupid? Like, you never forget it. Nobody ever called me stupid, but just imagine being a first grader and a teacher saying that to you. You're gonna feel like shit. You know what I mean? So they fired the teacher. And it says, a Broward teacher who called a first grader a dummy, shoved a desk against his stomach, and squeezed his cheeks together with her hands has been fired. She's a 65-year-old teacher who taught first grade for 6 years at an elementary. And a school district investigation found that Beach treated the student the way she did because she wanted him to focus in his work. What does it have to do with even trying to make him focus? That's just bullshit. Like, you always find a teacher to be a role model in the whole class, you know what I mean? If, like, I remember in my class, they would always say not to make fun of anybody else in class, or don't call each other names, or all that bullshit. But yeah, I think that was good. At least they paid attention to that, and she was fired, and I think that was a good topic. Another thing I read was, let me see if I can find it. Where's the other one? This is quite interesting. This happened in Homestead. I live like 20 minutes away from Homestead. Actually, that's where my boyfriend lives. But Homestead man accused of torture, child abuse. A Homestead man was accused of abusing 2 of his children and a girlfriend, whom he allegedly beat and forced to stand up. Who allegedly, I'm tired, I'm sorry, I've been studying math all day and not good. Who he allegedly beat and forced to stand for up to 20 hours at a time as punishment. That's some fucked up shit. Another thing that I was reading was that one of his daughters he faces an earlier accusation that he and his other girlfriend frequently beat and inhumanely locked their 10-year-old daughter in the garage. What type of shit is this? And in Homestead, yeah. He said his girlfriend said that she hasn't been in a mall for 2 years, and she wasn't able to get out of the house at all. Her legs were swelled up, and he was arrested last week and faces a bunch of charges that include kidnapping, attempted murder, and child neglect. He is now in jail with no bond, which is real good, whatever. And he is also accused of not giving his 3-year-old daughter enough food to eat and refusing to allow the mother to change the toddler's diapers, bathe her, or to take her to the doctor. That's some gruesome shit. And it's crazy how that shit still happens, you know what I mean? Like, you don't expect that shit to happen, but to happen still, and it's going around, and it doesn't really say how they found out. It said that the guy kept one of his girlfriends locked in his house, forcing her to research real estate and beating her with a belt or a large wooden stick. And what else? It doesn't say how they and they also said officers found the girl sitting on the ground in the fetal position in front of a vehicle. There was a training toilet located next to the victim that was full of urine. That happened to the child, the girl, his 10-year-old daughter. Her body was covered with scars. The garage door had no air conditioning or windows. That's some fucking torture, man. What? Man, if I was a little girl, I'd escape. I know she would be scared to do anything, but yeah, the guy, I'm gonna post up the link. That guy looks scary as hell. But yeah, that's one thing. So yeah, that's the shit that interested me today. But yeah. Let's see what else. Jobs. I need a job. Anyway. Let me see. Miami-Dade College. I said Miami-Dade College. Oh, you know what's fucked up? By the way. Yeah. I've been going through some shit because college. Like, let's say, I took English 1, right? Like, in 2006, right? And I took English 2, which I failed. I passed English 1 with a B. I'm not sure it was a B or C, but I know I passed that class. It was a B. And then English 2 I failed with a D because of the teacher. He wasn't ever there. So I was checking my audit. You know what audits are like? You check online and see what the progress you've made with classes and credits and all that stuff. And so, like, out of nowhere, they changed my audit, my English classes. Like, if I never took English 2, and the grade that I received on English 2, which was a D, they put it for English 1. So I went to talk to the English department, and it said the same thing in their computers. And they told me to find records. They couldn't find any record saying that I took English 2. So guess what? I am forced to take English 1 again, even though I passed it. You see that bullshit I go through? So that actually made me feel bad because I'm 21. I still don't have my associate's degree, so it's like I was supposed to graduate already, like, next year, but I had to take another class. So it's like, you know, I'm like. But anyway, yeah, that college is real messed up, and I couldn't even talk to the dean. They didn't let me. They're like, oh, you need to go talk to the English department because they can't even do anything about it. Complain, that's all I can do, but they didn't even let me talk to the dean. So yeah, so that's the thing that happened. That really pisses me off because it's $200 of government money that I could have saved for something else, you know what I mean? So yeah, but anyway, it's pretty fucked up. But yeah, what can I do? I'm not gonna fucking cry about it. You just keep going on with your life. Because it seemed like nobody cared in that college. They're like, oh, sorry, I can't do anything for you. And they, like, went to the phone and just kept with their conversation. So I was like, okay, fine. My family was like, oh, you need to fight about it, but what do you want me to do? They don't have any records at all. At all. The school doesn't have records, so what do you want me to do? I can't do anything about it. I don't even have proof. All the papers I had, I threw them away because I thought I didn't need them. So whatever. Anyway, poetry. Yes, poetry. I've been writing, and let me see one that I can show you. Maybe this one's pretty funny. It's called Bubbly Sparks of Dots. I don't know how I came up with that topic, but this is how it goes. All day staring. I'm doing this work in a hurry. Focus on what needs to be done. I want this assignment finished and long gone. Unbelievable how a day passes by. I am starting to feel relaxed and high. I am seeing bubbly sparks of dots. Maybe it doesn't make sense. I keep shutting my eyes because I feel tense. My eyes need some rest. I've been typing and researching. This is like a let's do college assignments fest. My head is light and my brain is bumping. My nerves are choking and asking for stress-free. I just can't believe how this work is so exaggerated. 24 pages of crap about painters and their paintings. When really my major is biology, I see bubbly sparks of dots. It is slowly getting hot. Now can I please fall in this bed like a heavy rock? That's just some silliness that I wrote a few weeks ago, because I was doing this project, this art where I had to like write a paragraph of like 24 different painters. So I was there all freaking day typing that shit. So yeah, after that I was like, you know what, let me just like write. So that's what I wrote. Anyway, so yeah, just a little update on what I've been doing, what I've been up to, just school, you know, same shit. So yeah, vote, and vote.